Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today's topic is what do you do after failure? Do you quit or do you choose to get back up and fight? The choice is just as simple as that. We all know life can be hard, it can be deterring. You feel like you're getting beat each and every angle. You just feel like you can't breathe because there's so much going on, so many frustrations, so many emotions. But life is meant to be hard. Like everybody faces failure, everybody makes mistakes, everybody which reaches a low point. But it's all about how you handle it. Life is about faith and the decisions you make. Everybody fails, but what separates you is the choices. Are you going to choose to rise above and use it when you fall as motivation? Or are you just going to sit there and wallow and cry? In this society, you have to learn how to self motivate yourself and love yourself despite the failures you make. And it can be really hard because it's very discouraging to fail because you want to do right, you want to reach your goals, you want to be happy. But when it comes to failure, you can't get stuck in it being just, oh, I failed, so I quit. You have to mold up some confidence within yourself. Like, okay, I failed here, but I won't fail again. I won't let it happen. And even if you fail again, it's okay. It's all about how you respond. You're not going to continue to speak negativity into yourself. You're going to start the option is to be positive. There's only two choices. So if you did the negativity the first time, why choose negativity again? I guarantee you, you would not be the person you are today without failure. You wouldn't have come this far. The character development wouldn't be there. Like if you look at everybody you know in life, they have faced failure, and anybody that tells you differently are just lying, and they just don't want to share that vulnerability with you. Life wouldn't be life without committing failure. It just would be different. Everything would be perfect. You won't have to grow without the failures in life. So although like everybody focuses on the success, no one sees what's done behind closed doors. No one sees the pain, blood, sweat, and tears put in to reach success. Yes, success is good, but it's all about the journey. It's all about the rise because once you reach that success, it's all about keeping the success. And when you go through the failure and stuff, you build so much confidence, you build so much motivation within yourself because you feel like you're counted out. So embrace your failures, but don't wallow in your failures. In life, you just got to continue to grow, continue to go, because it's all worth it in the end. You don't want to do life and be like, oh, I wish I would have tried harder back then. It's just when I failed, I just gave in. If I would have gave a little bit more effort, then maybe I'd be here. You don't want no maybes. You don't want no what ifs. You want to say, I gave it my all, and this happened. And you can continue to give it your all. No one knows the timing. It's God's timing at the end of the day. No one knows the time when it's gonna happen. Your life can change in a second, a minute, an hour, 2 hours, a week, a day, 20 years, 5 years, 1,000. Nah, not a thousand. But your life can change, and probably not your life, but somebody's life you know. Like you could probably have that effect on other people's life. You can transcend energy. You can instill something in someone else just by keeping your faith and keeping your positivity within your failures. You are somebody, and you got to believe you somebody. Each and every day, you got to choose life. You got to choose to live it. It don't have to be, happy go lucky every day, but you got to choose to live your life. You got to choose to live out your dreams. You got to choose to chase after your goals despite failure, because you can't fear failure. I mean, everybody suffers from it. Don't nobody want to fail. Like, who wants to? Oh, I want to fail today. Nobody wants that. Personally, I can say that. I when it comes to failure, I fear it, but like now I'm learning. Obviously, we're talking about it, but like you're bound to fail, and the more you hyper focus on failing, the more prone you are to fail. You kind of deter your mind when you think about all the things that can happen. What if this? What if that? Just live it and just do it. And when you fail, you learn from it, and then you get to foretell your story to other people. You get to tell people about all the mistakes you did make, so you can help them when their time comes. This doesn't mean they're not going to fail because everybody needs their own experience. We learn from experiences, and you have to remember that. And my teammate, she wanted me to discuss flowers, and this is kind of a great topic because one of the messages that stick with me is no rain, no flowers. Oftentimes we think of flowers, we think just about the bloom and how they rose and how beautiful they are, but we didn't see the process. We didn't see how they grown, how long it took them to grow, or like the weather, what type of soil. Like we don't see all that. We just see the bloom. But all flowers have a process, and it takes time to bloom. Everybody bloom isn't at the same time. That's why there's so many different categories of flowers. So no, if you don't go through a storm, you can't reach your joy. So you want storms, you want hardships, so you can be prepared, so you can be equipped with the things you need, so you can be able to tell the next person, this is what I did. Hopefully this helps you, this blesses you. And even if it don't, at least you were able to tell them, if this was to happen, what to avoid and what to use. So I just want to let you know, if you're watching this, like, don't, if you fail, don't be discouraged. Don't give up on yourself. You got a life to live, and it's your life is worthy of living. So remember that. Choose life. Choose to choose to rise. I hope y'all enjoyed this video, and love.